Hello everybody and welcome along to the next episode of the RNG My Team Career Mode on F122. Those who haven't seen this series before, then we randomise the upgrades that get put on the car. We also randomise the start tyre that we use at the start of the race, just to keep it a little bit spicy and a little bit interesting. So in the previous episode then, which if you're watching this live was only about 2 hours ago, we've been doing pretty much 2 in a row. We actually had quite a good result in the end. Went for the alternative strategy, qualified right at the back of the grid with the AI that was a little bit too high, but had a solid result and still scored some solid points. We had a couple of upgrades in the last race. We had a minor front downforce and a minor drag reduction, and we've got 2 majors and another minor due on the car today. So fingers crossed we can have another upgrade, and of course it is also a sprint race around Imola. So looking forward to this one. This is the track which I bottled in 2-player career at the start of the sprint race. Had a big old crash, allowed Ben to beat me. The only time Ben's beaten me in 2-player career all season was around this very track. So hopefully no bottle jobs today. Let's get into it. So sponsor, what do we want to do here? Let's have a look. What's the best goal bonus? 75 laps during a weekend. We can probably do that one. We can do that one. Let's go for that one. That's a bit of an easy one to achieve. 5 mil. We can now finally afford an upgrade. So I think we're going to concentrate heavily on aero and chassis still for now, because that's the only place we've got available upgrades. And we could, in theory, buy one of these or one of these to make those go to spec 1 or 2 to allow upgrades for them. But I want to concentrate on these 2. I think we're going to prioritize aero for now. So build time or quality control. I tend to go for quality control first. Let's go for quality control. We're going to get better quality control on the aero department. Let's randomise then, guys. Which ones are we going to get of those 3? I think if I could choose, which I can't, I would probably choose the weight reduction. But they're all upgrades. Probably would least rather the tyre wear, which looks like is exactly what we're going to get. Or is it the weight reduction? It's going to be very close. It's tyre wear by the tiniest of margins. It is what it is. Tyre wear upgrades aren't bad, to be fair. And again, there's no point in randomising between these 2 because they'll both be available for the Miami Grand Prix. Okay, other than that then, guys, that is about it. We need to skip some time now. Okay, so we have got a few upgrades to the car, guys, then. So we've got the major engine power, we've got the minor DRS, and the major rear downforce, all due on in time for the Imola Grand Prix. So let's keep our fingers crossed on that one, then. We want to see green. Give us green, 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 green. No, that is not green. That is decidedly red. It's 401. We can't afford it. Okay, let's skip ahead to the 18th, then. We're going to get some resource points. We may be able to afford it now. We should be able to afford it now. We're either going to get that or save points, right? So we do technically have to spin the wheel, so we are going to spin the wheel. I do want to do the engine power upgrade. Give us blue. Give us the blue. Give us the blue. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. No. God's sake. Next up then, tomorrow, we have got the minor DRS upgrade and the major rear downforce. Those are not bad. We will need more downforce on the car. We were struggling for that in Australia. Give us some green. Green, green. Oh, what? Seriously, game is absolutely savage. We're going to have no upgrades for this race. All 3 of our upgrades have failed. As there's now a new one available, we'll rerun the wheel. Anything but save points. I'd rather the engine power. No. Okay, it's going to be DRS. That's better than saving points. So we now will get the DRS upgrade on for Miami. So that's not too bad, actually. That is not too bad. At least that's guaranteed to go on now. But no upgrades at all for Imola. Right, let's crack on then, guys. Straight to qualifying. First lap in this car is my first hot lap in qualifying. Lovely. Let's try and get a good banker in here, despite being pretty fresh. Why does the car feel so much better than Australia? Maybe the Australia setup was just really bad. I don't know. Not be the best first lap, but it is literally a first lap of the weekend, so that's not a surprise. So recharge a little bit of ERS. Cost us probably half a tenth through that sector. Last push hard on the next lap, which should be a better lap. 16.2 at the back of the grid right now. How is that still legal, dude? Oh, again, a bit of a snap over the curb there. Not great. It's certainly a lot more time to be found, but we'll take the 2 tenths. I'm going to try and do lots of 2-lap runs in this one to get a bit of extra practice in. Car feels good, you know. Car feels surprisingly good. Okay, we're ahead of an Aston Martin now. I think the Aston Martin, have they got a better car than us? Maybe not, actually. Right, how much are we going to gain then? Even deeper. I told myself, don't go deeper into there, and I bottled it. Oh, big old lift. We still gain on the exit. There's a lot more time to have through there then. Okay, back off and go again. I think we lost it all on the exit anyway. We can go best about half a second up on our current best, I think. We get a really good one in. Oh! Ah, dearie me. Are we in for another bottle quali here? We are going to give it a 2-lap run again, just to give us a chance to bottle the first lap and be able to go again. That should be enough gap. We've got the perfect time to be able to do 2 laps in a row if we want to. Right, come on then. Oh, DRS didn't open. Ah! Nah, we're going to go for it on the last lap. I'm going to go for it on the last lap. This is it. No more retries after this one. Let's not bottle it. We want to find 3/10 minimum, I'd say. There's a 10th just in this straight alone. Come on. Deep. Ah, so they get on the throttle. Not bad, not bad. Whoa, imagine losing it there. We're not quite going to be 3 in the end. Ah. P19, dude. Ah. I'm very good at bottling quali in this series for some reason. Luckily it's a sprint race weekend, we've got some time to make up for it, but we actually do out-qualify our teammate there at least. Let's crack on. Luckily it's a sprint race weekend, we've got a lot of time to make up for it. Let's get into it. 11-lap sprint race. Let's try not bottle in turn 1 like we did in 2-player career. Let's use the RNG wheel then, guys. I'm not going to choose hard because generally I don't use the RNG wheel for decisions that are clearly like really wrong. But we'll let the RNG wheel choose between softs and medium. Don't know what I've done. One singular, one plural, but... Oh, we're going for the aggressive strategy then, are we? We are going for the aggressive strategy. All right, we should be able to make it to the end, but that is a very aggressive strategy. Okay, right, come on then, guys. Let's hope for a good race here on the soft tyres. These might not last, but we need to move forward. That's probably the best start I've done. I'm still getting beaten by the AI because I'm still terrible at them. We lose a little bit. We try and get the inside here. Oh, bit of God. Oh, come on, dude. We're well alongside you. For God's sake. Oh. That was a bit spicy. Latifi was all over the place. I thought about sending up Magnussen, but decided better of that. Shoving out nose where it doesn't belong. Oh. Double overtake. Oh, that is horrendously deep. That was probably a bit over the line, that. I mean, it was just about fair. He gave us the room. There was no contact, but... probably a little bit over aggressive there, but we get away with that one. I didn't really intend to take the Williams as well, but we get away with it. Up to P16 now. We've got to make use of these soft tyres. We need to take people, as many people as we can. So he's going to defend aggressively, is he? Yeah, which side are you going? Oh, he kind of pushed us a little bit there, really. Bounce across the curves. Luckily, you don't get any damage from that. Oh, I don't want to go this side. Oh, just room. Oh, what the hell was that? What's he doing? What the hell was that? Cost us so much time. That one wasn't our fault. The previous one we were being quite aggressive, fly around the outside. Yeah, I got it. I actually got a DRS range. I waited so damn late to make it. Up to P14 now, which is a lot better than our original grid position. Oh, someone's wide.
Caution, caution.
What's up with that? Just locked up. Off he goes. See you later. Got a fair bit closer this time than last time, about half a second. So we've got a decent advantage over the cars we're around. Just hope these tyres hold on. They are going to start to fall off a cliff soon, so I do need to try and get past them as soon as I can, really. Now, I think we are quick in a straight line though. Look, we're able to close in, so that's really encouraging later on. But let's try and get him next lap. Sainz is falling back from the cars in front of him. Not too sure why. If he falls out DRS range here, that could be the dream. Here we go again then into turn 1. He's a bit more ERS this time though. Hopefully make it a bit cleaner than it was on the Haases. Try on the outside after the other previous guy's shenanigans. Yeah, nicely done there. Nicely done. That's more like it. Just far ahead of him enough there. Come on, Gazzy. Fall out of range of the Red Bull. I think he might do, you know. No, he does not. Oh, he's too far back, though. The ERS is normally super powerful on this circuit. Is it this powerful, though? We're burning a lot of ERS to try to make this happen straight away. While these tyres still fresh. There's been a crash ahead. Quite a big crash, actually. Oh, yellow flag. Oh.
Okay, slow down. Your delta's negative.
Safety car. Safety car.
Going too fast.
4 illegal overtakes. Savage. And we were on the yellows. We were trying on a bit there. I don't know if that is a good thing for us, you know. I think I'd rather just get Gasly nice and easy there. Come on, go, Gasly, go. There's no delta anymore. It's fixed. Go. Catch up. We're actually still going slower than Verstappen is. What the hell was that, man? That's so disappointing. That's killed it. No DRS now, though. So let's try and get them immediately. But I mean, Leclerc's now pulling over. He's got an engine issue. He's just stopping. All right. Well, these second-hand tyres. We have to try and get Gasly. This is not ideal. We need to be ideally ahead of everybody else at this point. There's another yellow behind. Yeah, our teammate's also retiring. Oh. What's going on? The rears feel broken. They're only 50% worn. This should have been at least P10. That said, we haven't actually really got the grip too fast. Even the pack bunched up, I don't think we'd be able to do anything. But 19th to 10th is not a bad result if we can hold on to it. Oh, why is the rear end suddenly gone so light? It's literally like we've got damage, but we haven't. It's just the tyre wear, supposedly. What a wild race this was. Looks like Verstappen didn't have damage, so our best hope was to get the Ferrari anyway. So I don't think realistically we could have done any more, to be fair, in the end. Yep, it is going to be P10, just about, I think. Yeah, just about P10. What a weird race. What a weird race. I was going to say shout about a safety car. As I said, I think in the end, actually, we had no rear tyres then. The car felt broken. That's how bad the tyres were. I think it was just the tyres. It's just P10 in the end. Right, into the main race now then, guys. Starting from P10, that's a lot better than P19. I think we've got a good chance of some points here. That being said, there's some very fast cars not far behind us. But we had some good pace in that. I know we had softer tyres than them for most of it, but we did have some good pace, so that's encouraging. All right. Oh, it is raining. This was not forecast. There was a 40% chance of rain. Did we gain any for penalties? We were P10. We are now P10. That was not as predicted. This is going to dry up, I'm pretty sure, within like 5 laps. Right, so we're going to start an inters then. I don't think it's worth starting on the softs or, you know, a slick tyre because it is just going to be too wet. We're going to lose too much time on lap 1. So we are going to start on the inter, but we're going to be very quickly onto the slicks. I don't know if we'll try and 1-stop with a set of hard or 2-stop from there. We'll have to wait and see, but yeah. Let's just crack on then, guys. We should have risked it for slicks. It looks way too wet. Looks way too wet. All right, we'll start at P10 then, guys, on a track that's apparently ready for slicks. Let's try to have a good start here, not lose too much off the start. Easy said and done. It's probably the start I've had that's been closest to the AI's levels of start. Maybe that's the wet weather thing, I don't know, but we take it. We lost 1 position. Oh, come on, man. Brake super early, then be just turning on whoever's got up your inside. No room. No room. Oh, on the outside of the Alfa Romeo, there was he's skating over the curb, understeer. Do we box this lap? I think we do, because we're in traffic. I don't know if everyone else will or not, but do we risk it and box this early? What do we do? What do we do? No one else boxing, nobody else is boxing. I'm going to stay out for now. It is still raining, so it might get wetter. The very second that it stops raining, I'm going to be straight in. Box, don't box. Don't risk it. See what the AI do. You guys are so undecided. As undecided as me, it seems. Got big gaps of cars behind them, must be battling. That's lovely. The slicks might be half a second lap quicker, but the problem is, it's still raining. The second we don't see any drops, I'm going to box. in. Stay out. Yeah, that's about the summary of the chat right now. And obviously, the longer we stay out, the less wear we'll have at the end of the slick stint. So, some battling going on ahead. That's what we need. We've only just got the pace of the cars in front. Remember, we've only got the 10th fastest car on paper, but the field spread is quite low. Oh, he's saying box this lap. Seriously? Anyone else going to come in? What a weird race this is. People are boxing. So, I'm going to stay out to avoid the busy pit lane. We've got the gap behind. I'm going to stay out because it's still raining. Try for a 1-stop. Yeah, I guess we could go hard in theory. It's still raining, guys. The rain is still coming out of the sky. The track does look dry, though. We'll say that. I feel like we do need to box this lap. I think we go mediums rather than hards. Probably have lost out by staying out, but I think there's been some carnage in the pit. So Gaz ended up 4th. I should have boxed. Should game just by not having carnage in the pit lane. That was the plan. Or she's a long old pit lane, so we're going to be nowhere near where these guys are. But there's Gasly. Yeah, there is Gasly. Look, so Gasly has gained on us by to the tune of a few seconds.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous
Up to
driving.
P8 there, we did gain. So I don't know if it's the right decision. I've got absolutely no idea. We've gone for hards. If we have to stop again, we have to stop again. But oh, safety car. Are hards good or bad for that? I've got no idea what's happened this race weekend, guys. It's absolute car. I just hope we don't get this stupid glitch again. So I'm going to struggle in this restart. We had a huge gap behind. Now we're no longer going to have that gap behind. If we stayed out one more lap, we'd have been in the lead. But there was no way we could guarantee a safety car. I think the cars around us are going to be too quick. But they're all on softs. They'll be boxing quite soon, you know. I think this is disadvantaged the people on softs the most. So this is going to be an interesting restart. I'm going to be a lot slower than the cars I'm around. And the only medium runner, look, is Norris. So if we can sneak past Norris at this restart, we then will lead this race and potentially not need to stop again. Tyre wear is incredibly low right now. I think we can go to the end on these. Oh, just calling Max Verstappen. That was ridiculous. The margins of that, I'm pretty sure, I'm going to have to watch that again. I'm pretty sure the start-finish line is where... There's the start-finish line, look. Literally about half a metre in it. Passing ahead, let's try and capitalise. Norris has gone deep. Big wheel on the grass. He's still alongside of me though. Give him a bit of room. Ah, he's stayed ahead of me somehow. Oh, I thought I had that. He's going to be quicker. He's in a Ferrari and he's on softer tyres. He's going to be quicker. That's why I was trying to sneak through somewhere on hard tyres. I'm never going to be that competitive. Two very quick cars behind. Ricardo's in a very quick car. Yeah, I need some battling, I think, to sneak past Norris. Let's try and keep pushing, stick with him in case there is any battling. But right now, it's a bit of a no-go. He's just too fast for me, unfortunately. We are going to be running P2 on the road. Maybe we might even be P1 without needing to stop again. I don't think we need to stop again in this race. He'll absolutely send it on me here. He was wheel to wheel in the end, to be fair. I'll give him a bit of room, but that's because I stopped using the RS. But they just go for stupid moves. They go for the... On Imola in particular, for some reason, they seem to go for moves that slow you down so much. And they've all got a box again. I'm hoping I don't need to box again. I mean, my tyres are going to be destroyed by the end, but if they box soonish, their tyres won't be that much fresher than me. They'll just be in much quicker cars. But can they make up 20 seconds in their much quicker cars? Okay, we are going to get DRS then. We are going to be in this DRS train. Now, Hamilton's still a worry because we haven't got any ERS to defend with. Remember, if we can overtake Norris, we'll lead this race, I think, without needing to stop again. We'll be legitimately leading this race. Now, obviously, oh, they're boxing already. Only Gasly. I feel like maybe he had some damage. Oh, no, there's a couple other people boxing. What little ERS I've got to stop them attacking. Oh, deep. Tries to tap me into the next turn and we'll just let him go. Not this one. Not this one, Hamilton. That's not a dive bomb corner. AI is so annoying on this track. I don't know what it is. It's just not a dive bomb corner, buddy. Okay, go for it now, though, because I'll get DRS. Contact there. Wasn't letting two through, but I'm hoping he boxes and I get DRS. Just try and stick with him for one lap, get DRS one time. So I should be pretty gone then if he's about to box. I assume they're all going to go to hards. He's pushed so hard just to stick with Hamilton. He's so fast. Right, are they all going to box this lap? Are we about to be P2? I've no idea if they're going to catch me or not, but still not. Okay, well, let's see some more ERS. We haven't got much, but let's see as much as we can. Surely Hamilton's tyres are spent. If other people are boxing, I'm surprised he isn't, unless he's going to try and go mediums. I just got no idea what's happening in this race, guys. I'll be completely honest with you. Not a Scooby-Doo what is going on here. It's all gone a bit wild. We just don't want a safety car before these guys are boxed. That'll benefit them massively. Still not. Oh, there we go. Kind of boxing? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Starting to box now. Interestingly, Norris is closing in on the two leaders, look. Pretty sure the mediums will make it to the end. I hope my hards will. I've just got no idea. We're just going to have to just do the best lap times we can. Whatever happens, happens. Don't know. Let's just do the lap times the best we can, and whatever will happen, will happen. We're almost halfway through this race now. We just don't want a safety car right now until all the soft tyres runners are boxed. Weird race. Very weird race. Weird sprint race. Weird feature race. Imola's weird in this game. It's because the AI are really aggressive with each other. I think. They just cause carnage all the time. I'm pretty sure both Ferraris would beat us. That's again, they're boxing again. I've judged. Why am I still trying to predict it? I told myself I was going to give up and I just keep trying. If we don't stop again, we are going to lead this race and people are going to need to overtake us to beat us. And we did manage to hold off Hamilton fairly well when he was on soft tyres. When they get to us, they'll be on, I assume they've all gone to hards. Let's have a look, actually. They'll be on used hards. They've actually got mediums. They've all gone to mediums. They'll be on very used mediums. Maybe we can win this race. I've honestly got absolutely no idea. I still think the Ferraris are probably going to be our biggest threat. Whoa! What is that, man? AI! The issue is they aim for the curb, bounce over it, and literally straight into his wheel. And they just straight it up and just push you off. That's the problem with what they do. I didn't even see him coming. Get in the bin. I don't mind going for a legit move, but a dive bomb where you push your rival off, that'll probably get a penalty in real life. Yellow flag. Oh, he's had a whoopsie. He spun. What is going on in this race? What is going on in this race, guys? Unfortunately, we joined fairly quickly, but that should mean we can beat him now because he's still got to stop again, don't forget. Oh, Norris is boxing now. The medium runners are boxing already. Does he go for another set of mediums then? Probably. He's going hards. Why has he gone hards? Well, that's in theory going to benefit us because he should be a bit slower now, but he's still be way quicker than us. I honestly want late safety car, I think. Even though I'm now leading this race and not planning to make another pit stop, so they need to overtake me. There's another yellow. I'm not even going to watch it. We know what happened. We went side by side. One of them locked up, went off into the gravel. Stroll is closing in there in a Williams, which is interesting. It just shows we haven't really got much pace, but we're doing a wild strategy and hoping for the best. Look at your tyre deck. You're not going to last to the end. You say that. I've been on these hards for 15 laps. I'm about halfway through my stint. The hards won't go much past 50%, will they? And if they, I don't think they'll go past 60%. Alonso's on softs for some reason in P2. No idea why. Yeah, 60%. We're on to be 60%. That's fine. I mean, don't get wrong. They'll be worn, but they'll be all right. They'll be usable. 2 to 3 laps. If it's a safety car, then it's the perfect time for us to box for softs. It's still quite a big gap, you know. 12 seconds in 12 laps. Problem is, they will be a second lap. There'll be more than a second lap faster. I'm still going to need to defend this at the end. All right, 12.5 to Albon. How much quicker is Albon than me, guys? Have you guys been keeping an eye on that gap? Anyone in chat? You know how much quicker he was last lap? We need to make sure we keep the ERS charged. Oh, locked up there, got on the grass a bit. Almost lapping our teammate, look. Then at the end of this straight. If they're only a second lap quicker than me, I can do this. If they're, you know, getting towards 2 seconds lap quicker, I'm in trouble. We'll see. 11.4 it was. I'm going to burn a little bit of ERS this lap, but just a maintenance amount. He's already gained a second and a half on us this lap. Bit of a slide there as well. Okay, so he's gaining probably about a second and a half a lap, would be my guesstimate. I did burn a bit of ERS that lap as well. So yeah, but he's probably about a second and a half per lap quicker than us. So he will catch us for the end. What conditions will his tyres be then, though? Will they be worse than mine or not? And can I find maybe another 2 or 3 tenths to stop him catching us? Last lap time.
Your last lap time was 1 minute.
Okay, a second. That's more like it. If I can keep it to a second a lap, I can keep him away. Come on, we've got this. We've got this. We've normally got a bit of pace in hand. I don't normally give it full beans, just to be a bit more consistent and also leave a bit of capacity to be able to commentate to you guys. Okay, he's gained 1.1 on us that last lap. It's marginal whether he catches us. He might not even catch us. If we can just find another 2 tenths a lap, he won't catch us. I'll cut up some lap traffic. If we get, that's our teammate. If he gives us DRS at the right time and doesn't hold us up, that could swing it. It's that close. Another 18.5. That does just seem to be our pace. What lap time's he done? And his tyre's going to wear more than mine. Been a wild day today in terms of strategy. 18.3. Hello, that's more like it. We found 2 tenths that lap. If we can keep doing that, we might be looking all right. Come on. We need to try and save the 18.3s though. I don't want to dip back down to the 18.5s if I can help it. Start saving the ERS to bolt last lap. That's a good point. He'll actually probably be saving his ERS. Won't need to attack on the last laps, which is a bit worrying. All right, tell me that's another 18.3. If I'm on back to the 18.5s, we need to start saving ERS. 18.2. Hello. Another yellow flag. Well, safety car for a second. 17.6. He only gained 6 tenths on me last lap. That is not enough. 6 tenths is not enough. We're doing it right now, guys. He's going slower. I'm going quicker. I'm going to go quicker because I'm pushing harder. The tyres are not great, but his tyres are going off a bit, I think. This could be enough. Let's keep pushing. I think that's our first warning. Yeah, probably move back to an 18.5. That lap didn't feel amazing. 18.4 at best, I'd say. There you go, 18.5. This lap time. 18.9. He's definitely going slower. He's going slower. Still only gained 6 tenths on us that last lap, despite us going a bit slower. At the moment, he's not catching us quickly enough. It's going to be close still, but he's not catching us quickly enough, I don't think. Norris has started to close in on them, though, by the looks of it. So if Norris overtakes him, the game changes again, but I don't think Norris has got enough time to overtake him and catch us. Problem is, he's probably saving ERS to push on the last lap, but it won't matter. As long as he doesn't get in DRS range on the start of the first lap, we're okay. 4 laps to go. He's 4 seconds away. We should an 18.4. This is going to be... Oh, this is really gaining now. This is going to be a grandstand finish, guys. This is going to be a grandstand finish. No chance of a safety car anymore. My tyres are pretty second hand now as well. I think in real life, you'd be literally telling my teammate, right, come back here, give us DRS, and then stay the hell out of the way. Do not hold us up, but give us DRS one time. If I can find a 1/10 of a second per lap, that'll be enough to just keep that DRS range by like 2 tenths. 2.2 with 2 laps to go. Well, not a bit more than that, actually. We need to lose less than a second. It's a 0.3 from us last lap. That's more like it. We need to lose less than a second this lap. If he gains more than a second, we're in trouble. We're using more and more ERS. We haven't got much. We're risking it a little bit, but I'm just using the strat of keeping him away rather than needing to defend from him. There's a big decision to make there, whether I use the ERS to try and stay away or not. He needs another half a second-ish. He's very close to getting DRS on us. If he gets DRS on us, we could be in trouble. He still have to overtake us on the last lap. We could be in trouble. 1.3 seconds. You can see him. He's so close. 1.1. We're risking it. We're using everything we've got to keep him away. By 1/10 of a second, he does not get DRS on us. That is how marginal it was. I told you it was marginal. But has he saved ERS for the last lap of the race, which we start right now? He's 1.2 seconds away. Has he got ERS battery charge to attack us? He might have, you know. He just gained quite a bit on that straight. Oh, that's a poor first turn. That's not what I needed. It's a whole second. It's a chunk of time, but you get more than that from ERS. You won't have any more DRS, though. He's going to need to overtake us somewhere weird if he wants to get us. Oh, I've just braved out. He's gone for it and he's lost time. He's still right with us. We've got a bit of ERS to use. Not going to use it this straight, we'll use it on the next straight. That little send by him there has given us a tiny bit of respite. Allow us to just recharge ERS very slightly. Norris is closing in as well. We're still leading this race though, just 2 corners to go. Don't bottle it, it should be ours. He's not close enough to send it. Lay on the brakes anyway, just in case. Just get a good exit here and it's ours. He's going to be right close to us over at the line. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it. He opens DRS for the run to the line. It's a 1/10 of a second at the line, but we win the race. Let's go. What a race. What a race. Oh my God. I was telling you all along, this is really close. This is really marginal. A 1/10 of a second will make a big difference. And it did. 1/10 of a second. We kept him out of DRS range going on to the last lap. That was crucial. DRS on this track is probably worth something like half a second. It's raining again. It's probably worth about half a second. So if he gained half a second on us there, he'd have been all over us that whole lap. And I think realistically, he probably would have got us. We didn't have the ERS. I took the risk. I burned the ERS. I had nothing left to defend in that final lap. But I banked on being able to keep him away from that DRS range, and we did manage it. He actually beats us overall on the weekend because he wins the sprint, second in that race, and he gets 26 points to our 25. There's the result just from that race. Amazing. What has that done to the standings then? Well, we're still actually only 5th in the standings. I thought, as it's only race 3, we might catapult up. No. McLaren leading the standings. They've got one of the best cars at the moment. Mercedes got the actual best car on paper. Nice to say from Alpine though, what a spicy race that was, guys. Spicy, spicy, spicy. Amazing. As if we managed to win it. Did not expect that. Well, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that one. I'm going to go cool down. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.